If you like the show and you like to keep us around, why not support us at patreon.com/Geekykeys. For as little as $1 or more a month, you can get access to things like early episodes and much, much more. Simply go to patreon.com/Geekykeys and click on Become a Patron. That's patreon.com/Geekykeys. This episode of the Geekykeys Podcast Show was brought to you by Teentrep.co. Teentrep.co is an online social and business club where young innovators develop their commercial and leadership skills and build businesses of their dreams. Check out the newest addition to the Teentrep roster called Trepper Box. Trepper Box is the newest subscription box service created by certified instructors, teachers, mentors, and stylists, and features today's latest and greatest business, educational, lifestyle, and fashion goodies. So visit Teentrep.co today and use the offer code FIRSTBOX and the number 10 to receive 10% off your first order. Visit Teentrep.co today. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Geekykeys Podcast Show. Yes, this is episode 16, and we got some great science and tech news coming up in the show. Let me tell you what we're going to be talking about in our science news. The closest Earth-sized planet found to date. Yes, we're also going to be talking about something really cool in my opinion. Not really news, but definitely relevant to science. It's a new science cruise that's offered by Pristine Cosmic Views in association with Discovery. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that as well. In our tech news, we're going to be discussing the Teslasuit. You might have heard about it. This is the full body suit that lets you feel virtual reality. In our gadget of the week, we're going to be switching it around a little bit. Not a gadget per se, but we're going to be talking about how you can build your own smart mirror. Yes, the very same one that gives you updates when you're getting ready for work in those futuristic sci-fi films we love to watch. And in our movies we can't wait to see. This is not a movie that's going to be released, but is already released. It is a short film called The Uncanny Valley. We're going to be talking a little bit about that as well. So yes, we got a jam-packed show coming up for you. We'll see you straight after this. Hey guys, welcome back. Let's jump straight into our science news for this episode. We're going to be talking about the closest Earth-sized alien planet found to date. Now, they got a cool video you can go and watch on space.com, but I'll be posting a link on our Twitter and Facebook page as well as in the show notes for you to go and check it out for yourself. But this is really, really cool. Now, a newly discovered planet about 39 light years away, which is literally a stone's throw away from Earth. Okay, it's not exactly that close, but 39 light years is a lot closer than 4,000, which is our nearest star. All right, now it is being called the closest Earth-sized exoplanet ever discovered, and it could be potentially a Venus twin, providing that the opportunity for a close-up look at the environment of a rocky alien world. Now, one of the dire frustrations of studying planets, as you well know, around other stars is that these stars are really, really bright. So basically looking for anything on the planet itself, it just gets lost in the glare. So you can just imagine how it is. It's like basically trying to study a moth or a butterfly when you have a big spotlight right in your face. Alright, now the new planet, a little bit of a big catalog name called GJ1132b, is only, like I said, a cosmic stone's throw away from Earth, orbiting a fairly dim star. Now, it appears to be a rocky world that has an atmosphere, and while its surface temperature indicates that it may have more in common with Venus than Earth, it's basically perfectly primed for Earth-based studying. Yes. Now, Drake Deming hailed it as arguably the most important planet ever found outside of our solar system to date. So yeah, that is very, very cool. We can start studying closer and closer planets to our solar system and see what we have in common. Now, let's jump into our second topic. A new science cruise offer pristine cosmic views. Now, this is also on space.com, and you can go and check out the video for yourself on there as well. Now, this is really, really cool. A new line of science-themed cruises lets passengers stargaze from the open ocean, which is a unique location far away from any city lights. Now, Princess Cruises and the Discovery Channel have created a line of science-themed cruises called Discovery at Sea. Obviously. Now, the excursion features activities like diving with sharks, spending time with exotic wildlife, and obviously looking at auroras and stargazing. Now, this is very, very cool. Now, if you are a stargazing enthusiast, a little bit of an amateur astronomer like I am, you know that when you're in the city, it is very, very tough to see basically locate the stars and planets that you would love to see because the atmosphere is so bright. So this is really, really cool, and I think if it is in my region, I will definitely go on one of those. All right, now let's talk about our tech news for this episode, and we're going to be discussing the Teslasuit. Now, this is a full body suit that lets you feel virtual reality, and they got a cool video there if you want to go and check it out. It's on futurism.com. So definitely something you want to go and check out as well. Now, the Teslasuit is a wireless suit created by a UK-based company and claims that their invention can allow users to feel sensations in the virtual world. Now, if the prototype is brought to the market, it could practically revolutionize the world of entertainment. Obviously. Now, ultimately, the device works by using integrated EMS, which is electromuscular stimulation, and basically this can range from feeling a gentle breeze even to the impact of a speeding bullet. Now, I know the speeding bullet thing doesn't sound too fun, but definitely adds a little bit of realism to the game you're playing. Now, obviously, you're not going to feel the full pain of a speeding bullet, but it'll make you'll feel it's there. So I think that offers a little bit of a more kind of emotional attachment basically to these games that we love to play and geek out about so much. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to. Don't know how long it's gonna be a prototype and when it actually goes to market, but we definitely just gonna have to keep our eyes peeled for that one. Now, in our gadget of the week, we're gonna be talking about building your own smart mirror, and this is basically what you can do with a two-way mirror and an Android device. Now, they got a cool video showing you exactly how you can do this on lifehacker.com, and then you can go and check out the video for yourself on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as in the show notes. You will find the link there. Now, the idea of a smart mirror seems like some crazy thing from the future, right? Yes, but basically they show you exactly how you can do it, and it's really, really simple. After watching the video, I feel like I can actually do this myself. It's not you don't have to go through all the software and basically programming to try and get it to where it is. It's actually everything on the Android device itself is already set up, and you just basically have to get it to a mirror. Alright, now basically what you'll need to do a little bit of work with the Android software itself. Okay, basically what you need to do is you need to go and get some SDKs on the internet on your Android's home website, but that's about it. Alright, and the end result can give you a very cool futuristic mirror, right? That gives you a kind of a heads-up display of your day's calendar and events, gives you the time, the weather, and whatever news you basically want to read while standing in front of the mirror and getting ready for work. So that is very, very cool. If you're looking to do something like that, go and check out the link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as in the show notes, and then you can go and do it yourself. So very, very cool. I think it's only a matter of time before we're going to see companies actually mass producing something like that for us to go and buy anyway. But yeah, let's move on to our movies we can't wait to see, and keeping with the virtual reality theme. Now, this is a short film called Uncanny Valley. You can basically go and watch it on futurism.com. I'll be posting a link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as in the show notes for you to go and check it out for yourself. Very, very gripping short film. It's about just under 9 minutes, so definitely go and check this one out. Now, this incredible short film looks at the frightening potential of virtual reality. Now, in this sci-fi short film, we get a dark look at the possible implications of virtual reality and what happens when the lines between reality and fiction begin to blur. Now, we've all been in that situation, I think, where you play a game, whether it be on your PlayStation, Xbox, PC, it doesn't matter, you live yourself into it. And I think when it comes to, especially with something like the Teslasuit and basically virtual goggles that you can put on, you basically get lost in the game. And this basically shows you exactly what will happen if we develop this technology to the point where it seems so real that you cannot distinguish it from real life, actually. Alright, so it's a very frightening thing to see. Kind of gives you a little bit of a heads up, because I think what the problem is our brains are very quick. We can trick our brains very easily. And when you have something like this and everything tells you that it's the real world, you kind of get lost in it. Now, I looked a little bit, basically watched the short film, and I get this feeling that addiction plays a very big role in it. And yeah, so it's very gripping. I definitely encourage you to go and basically see it for yourself. Definitely something to see, yes. But that brings us to the end of our show. And thank you so much for tuning in to episode 16 of the Geekykeys Podcast show. Now, if you want to go and subscribe, please do so at soundcloud.com/geekykeys. You can find us on iTunes as well. And if you want to contribute to the show, please do so at patreon.com/geekykeys. But other than that, you can check us out on Twitter and Facebook. Give us a like, give us a follow, and comment on the things that we talk about in the show, because your opinion matters to us as well. All right. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you with our next episode.